This is Chicago's very own WGN Midday News.
In today's Midday Fix, we are learning how much nutrients we're really getting from our food choices. So registered dietitian and nutrition consultant Pat Baird is joining us to explain. Welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to have you.
We've been having such fun talking about this. It's great to be here.
Before the segment, so, the idea is, what are the foods where we're going to get a little bit more bang for our buck, where we're getting the best nutrients, the best stuff out there to put into our bodies? And so I'll let you start me off here.
Yeah, well, the other part of that is we don't always get all the nutrients that may be listed on a label. Some nutrients, just because of their structure, are a little bit more difficult to absorb and utilize. Iron is at the top of that list. So while we think we can eat a spinach salad or kale or other greens,
the spinach salad alone will not do it.
No. Vitamin C enhances the absorption of iron. So if you put tomatoes on the salad, if you have a glass of orange juice with a turkey sandwich, any vitamin C food or beverage is going to bring up the iron utilization. And many women especially are iron deficient.
Well, yeah, I was telling you that I'm iron deficient, and so I take supplements a lot of times. Is that the way to go?
Well, I'm a foods first dietitian, so I always want to try to give people little tips like this. This is what makes seeing a registered dietitian nutritionist sometimes just for 1 or 2 sessions that can help you put things like this together. Speaking about putting things together, there was a remarkable study that came out of UCLA this summer that showed that when you have a half an avocado with a lean burger, you can actually reduce compounds that contribute to inflammation. Inflammation contributes to heart disease. We've already known that avocados have that heart-healthy fat, but this is another reason to team it up.
Yeah. I like the way you look at it, just putting things together. What do you combine to create sort of the best nutrients out there?
Exactly, because that way you can do it with foods. Vegetarians can be at risk. Again, a reason to see a dietitian to help you plan. Beans are an especially good source. If you're a vegetarian that will include some animal products, milk for instance, then you can have baked macaroni. The protein, the animal protein, has got great biological value, so that when you put it with a grain like pasta or cereal and milk, that's a great overall combination. If you put a little bit of beef or even a little bit of turkey in your chili, that's going to bring up the protein value, and of course chili has tomatoes, so you're going to get vitamin C and better utilization.
So let me ask you this, how much attention should we be paying to the label at the back of this? Because it'll say certain things and I'm thinking this is 100% correct and that's what my body's taking in, and you're telling me, look, Lourdes, that's not always the case.
Well, let me put it to you this way. Iron and calcium are probably 2 that head the top of the list, because calcium really needs vitamin D in order to, complete that utilization process. If you've been told that you have an iron deficiency or a calcium deficiency, you really do want to talk to a dietitian. You want to find out what other kinds of foods you can pair up together. And you have to keep in mind that there are certain over-the-counter and prescription medications.
And that's what we're going to go to next, because that's very important. If you're taking any sort of medication, the nutrients that maybe you were hoping to get, they're not going to be there.
Well, a lot of people have heartburn and they're taking an acid reducer. And so if you're taking that kind of thing, you're going to be blocking calcium, iron. Antibiotics can interfere with iron and some of the B vitamins. So if you take prescription medications on a regular basis, if you take even something like aspirin on a regular basis, talk to your pharmacist. Pharmacists are such an underutilized health resource, but talk to them, even talk to your doctor as he's writing a script. Some doctors are going to say, be sure that you take some yogurt when you have
that's good advice.
so that you maintain those good bacteria or probiotics.
Thank you so much, Pat Baird. We appreciate it.
Pair it up for better health.
Pair it up. For more information on avocados, recipes, log on to avocadocentral.com.